It's 8:50 and Donnie's already back from his run.
Yeah.
Gotta get her done.
Got her done.
While it's not thundering and it's not too stinking hot yet.
Right. It was good to get it done. My favorite part of exercise is it's over. So
Don and I are in Ruby this morning, headed to a doctor's appointment for me that I made when I got up because the pain, the sciatic nerve pain is not getting any better, and it's time to, I guess, quit waiting for it to get better or try something different than what I've already been trying. So hopefully, I'm not expecting any quick answers today, but we can start making some progress on making that pain go away. Poor Don walked over to the car this morning with his fob. She didn't let him unplug the charge cable or get in the car. I had to come over, walk near the car for him so he could get in, poor guy. We will address that. Obviously, it's not an emergency unless the second fob sort of stops working, and then we try the phone app, which would be annoying but doable. But we'll get around to fooling with that this week sometime.
Yeah, it's official. Ruby is Marianne's car. She's rejected me.
Well, she says that I've been doing all the things I should do, and she said she thought it was my iliac. Anyway, something down there, sacroiliac. Yeah, it's back there by my tailbone. That's the nicest way I can think to say it. And she wants me to try a short round of steroids, go see PT, and go see an orthopedist. So at least I started the process. I wasn't looking for a super quick fix today. So we were thinking about getting Ruby inspected while we're out. This is where we will come back to here in Fuquay, but not open on Mondays or Sundays. So we'll have to try another day. I told Don to let me run into Walmart for cat food while they fill my prescription over at Walgreens, and he has Home Depot on the brain. So we're now in the Home Depot parking lot. It's kind of cute. Trying to think happy, peaceful, non-painful thoughts. The sunflowers are pretty. We're back home and the cats are pretty much resting because it's just miserable, steamy out here. But that rain we had overnight and high humidity and the sun out, it's just hot. Hey, buddy. Johnny's in here playing Minecraft this morning, and he was telling me that there's some new updates. So what's new?
Well, for starters, the ocean used to just be flat gravel and dirt on the bottom. Now, what you see is basically entirely new, besides the water itself. And for those of you who actually play the game, they've even updated squids. Now they do that.
So all the plant life is new, and the bubbles are new, and the squids are more sophisticated?
Yep.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And it's not the only thing. They also added fish. Actual fish.
Schools of fish. So what level is this now?
1.14, and this is the pre. And then there's also a new nighttime mob. So we do have to wait a minute. Oh, yep. Here's one of them. Here's a new nighttime mob.
In the water. Oh, he has
Trident.
Yeah, Trident. He looks like King Neptune.
It's what I'm holding right now. So Trident is a new weapon in the game. It's like a sword. I've enchanted mine, obviously, but what's cool is you can throw it, and then it will come back to you.
Oh, way cool, Johnny. That's pretty neat. Johnny and I are in the Honda, and we're headed for Taekwondo. It's pretty serious storms about 5 miles, 10 miles south of the house. We had a power failure, and it's not even raining. Power did come back on. There's some hail in these systems, so we don't want Ruby out there. Plus, we've determined when it's pouring down rain, if it should be pouring down rain, we can park the Honda close and make a fast run for it. So, for several reasons, we're in the Honda. You survive over there, buddy? Yeah, me too. It was a little smaller class than sometimes because the new black belts tested this past weekend, and this is a required class for black belt candidates, so maybe some of them were relishing in their new belts and taking the night off, or switching back to wherever they were going before this class was required. But at any point, it was a fun class. I decided it was time for Johnny to move the van. Not yet. We're gonna go through a few basics. All right, first off, are your feet able to comfortably touch the accelerator and the brake? You probably need to move forward because you're not quite as tall as me. So you always need to understand and take the time to properly adjust your seat. Hang on, don't do anything yet.
I didn't mean to.
That's fine. And if we were going out on the road, I would be worried about mirrors, but you guys can see we're just in a field here. We're not out on a road, okay? Now, the next thing is,
Brake's a small one, right?
hang on. Breathe. All right, so you need to understand what you're looking at in front of you on this particular car, okay? So you've got your speedometer, which in here we don't want to go above 10 or 15 mile an hour. And you've got your gas. You know, when you get in the car, you always got to look at your gauges. Cruise control is on. We can turn that off. Your RPM is over there on the left. You never want
Tachometer.
you never want to red line the old ICE engine. So you want to, if you don't press down too fast on the gas, you're good. Now also, listen, on this car, this stick is your windshield wiper, which is the exact opposite of Ruby. And over here are your lights, which Mom got out, and the lights are currently on, so you don't have to worry about lights. You found the shifter. All right.
Which one's the brake?
All right, the brake. You know which one's the brake. Which
the big one, right?
The one in the middle is the brake on this car. On all automatics, it's. Hang on, I didn't tell you to go yet.
Sorry.
Woo! All right. So look, you're gonna put your foot on the brake. Then you're gonna put the car in drive, D, and then you just take your foot off the brake, but don't hit the accelerator. You saw the car creep. Did you take your foot all the way off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now very gently. Both hands on the wheel. There you go. You're keeping the car straight. Now straighten it back out again. This is the first time he's driven anything other than a Jeep.
Can I hit the accelerator?
No, don't hit the accelerator. This is as fast as I want you to go in here. So I want you to make a slow turn to your left. We're just going to turn around over here in the grass. People park here. This is a church. Turn more. I want you to make a complete turn and go back in the little gas now, but just a little. I didn't say, that's all right. That's because you're not used to it. It's fine.
So
straight, just straight now. Well, you can go back to the gravel, I guess. Now put your foot on the brake and slow down gently. Hey, it's fine. The first, come to a stop. I'm not upset at you. The first time you touch the brake or the accelerator in any car, you have to get used to how hard or soft you need to push the one in that car. I wouldn't expect the very first time, but what adults don't want when they're teaching their kid to drive is that you stomp on either one and put them in the back of the seat or slam them into the windshield. You got to go quiet.
I'm not going to do that.
All right, so look, we're going to turn around and go back the way we came again, but you got to turn quick this time. Turn hard. There you go. You turn a little bit and then take your foot off the brake. Give it a little bit of acceleration. There's nobody out here. Turn, keep turn. Not that much. Not that much gas.
I only gave it a little.
Okay.
I finally gave it a little.
There you go. You're doing a good job of letting the wheel straighten out. The wheel straighten out. Now go to the left again. We're just going to turn around again. Doing good. I'm impressed with your first time. You can give it a little more gas, but we don't want,
I got used to the accelerator.
Like I said, we don't want to go more than about 10, 15 in here. There aren't any potholes, but still. All right, you can give us one more loop.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's why we're over here in the field, so you can get a feel for the brake and the accelerator. Now you're gonna have to turn fast, because you're not near it and you're fine, but there is a ditch over there you wouldn't want to go in. What do you think, Johnny?
This is really easy. This is easier to drive than I thought.
Right. All right, can you bring us to a gentle stop? Do you like that for your first
yes.
first outing?
So
back in, keep your foot on the brake until it's in park. Once you're sure it's in park, you can take your foot off the brake.
Wow, I like that.
We'll do it again. We won't wait until a year. When the field is empty, we'll let you practice again, okay?
So driving the van was a lot of fun.
Creating a monster, folks. So Johnny is getting ready to turn 14. He has half a year before he's eligible to take driver's ed, although I don't think he'll take it before next summer. And he has 1 year when he turns 15 to get his learner's permit, which would allow him to drive with an adult in the car, a licensed driver in the car, and I think not at night, daytime driving.
Yeah,
I think.
Not at night. It's like until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, in our state, you can get your actual license at 16. Which I did. Well, I was a little disappointed that it did not rain while we were at Taekwondo. I didn't want any severe weather, but I was hoping it would rinse off the van. I was hoping it would rain just a little. Just a little to rinse her off. She's not clean, and that would have been helpful. Got a couple kitties up here. Hi, staying safe from the weather. Hi, guys. Good kitties. Good kitties. Gray, Johnny just wants to say hello. Hi, Gray. It's okay, honey. Johnny's really gentle. You can trust Johnny. He would never hurt you.